Good morning, afternoon, everyone. I think it's just after 12 noon. Yeah, so how are you? First of all, I'm under a really nice shade tree, and just before I pressed play or to record, someone pulled up right next to me. And they're also getting some of this nice shade, and they have their windows up and their car running, so I'm assuming they have air conditioning. I don't know what that's like. So if you hear an engine running, that's what it is. I have to have my windows down. It'll get too hot in here too fast. So not much I can do about that noise. I looked for a different spot, but they're all taken. It's a big parking lot, and people like to park here and have their lunch in the shade. Like up in front, under another shade tree, is a landscaping company, and some guys are out laying under the tree, and others are leaning up against the truck eating. So this was the only spot I could find, and I don't own the parking lot. I don't own the shade, so I have to share it. Her car's not terribly loud, but I know how some people don't like noises, so I'm just explaining why, if you hear it, what it is. But anyway, I'm here with some news. First news is I have not forgotten about my 1,000 slash birthday giveaway. There was a time I did forget about it, but then I remembered, and since then I've not forgotten. But also since then, there's been a couple unexpected expenses that came up, and the last one was the $210 for the car to be running or to get running. But fear not, I'm gonna plan to do the 1,000 subscriber slash birthday giveaway at the end of this month. I promise. You can hold me to it. I think I said that last month, and I strived to do it, but then the car broke down, and that had to get taken care of, because I can't be on my way someplace and have to stop at a stop sign or a red light and the car shut off. So, but I want to get that over with, because I don't like to I don't like to promise something and not come through. I don't like to owe anyone anything. And so by the end of this month, I'll be doing a drawing for that. But I'm really not going to be mentioning it in videos. We all know why. So if you're interested, you'll need to be checking my community post for more information. I encourage you to check my community page or tab, whatever it's called. If you can, just check it every day, because there's times that I'm putting something there every day. And so that is where information about the giveaway will be. There'll be one handmade thing in it from me, and then something that I bought a couple years ago when Hobby Lobby was having a big clearance, Notion clearance. I bought something there for a friend's mother back home, and then my friend's mother passed away, and I've just hung on to it, and I'm gonna put that in the giveaway. I'm gonna put one handmade thing in, and then I'm gonna put in one of my vintage magazines, one of my vintage crochet magazines. If you don't crochet and if you knit, well, we'll have to take care of that when the time comes. Maybe by then I will have found a knitting magazine. And, well, I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. But I'm just making you aware. That's one news flash. Sounds like she shut her car off, but her windows are still up. Or her car may be one of these newer ones that shut off, or I don't understand cars. Hey, anything I know about cars, I've learned from having used cars that break down. These newer ones, I don't know anything about them. Second news flash is I am so close to being able to buy a new phone. In fact, maybe today, if not tomorrow, I'm going to call the, I'm not going to go to the cell phone store because they're like $200 more in the store than if you buy them online at the store. So I'm going to be calling back that number. Probably won't get to talk to the same lady, but that'll be okay. I can still give whoever I talk to the wonderful information that the other lady gave me about the phone that is comparable and is kind of one step up from my phone and has so much more storage and was so much more cheaper than in the store. I'm gonna call to see if that deal is still running, but I also need to call and just get the information of what size hard case it takes. And I don't think I'm gonna buy the case from the store. I think someone told me to go on Amazon if I have the measurement, and it will be cheaper. I definitely do not want to, use money for a new phone and not have the case around it because of how my hands go numb and I drop things. And that's part of the problem with this phone, is that it had dropped many times and now the bottom has a big crack, which I have to be very careful texting or even putting up to my ear. Anyway, I'm very close to that, and I want to thank you, those that have been able to give to my PayPal just for the phone fund. Thank you so much. And I have a question. I reply back to you through PayPal, where it gives you the option to send a message, and I do send you a message of thanks. I'm just wondering, do you get those? In the past, I had sent out a couple PayPals, maybe like 2 years ago, and the people did reply back through PayPal, and the message went to my email, but they ended up in spam. And anyway, one person reached out to me asking, did you get my thank you? They felt kind of bad, and I checked my spam and they were there. So I just want to make sure that you have gotten my message of thanks too, because I would feel really bad if anyone thought that I didn't thank them. That's just not me. So let's see. You don't want to leave a comment saying that you got it because it will reveal who you are. Maybe someone else can just, leave a comment saying, yes, the messages go back to the giver through PayPal to their email, so that I am assured, because that's how it worked before. So thank you, and thank you so much. I didn't expect for a few people to be able to give. I had just mentioned, I don't even know if I mentioned that I know that I brought up that I have a PayPal. I know that I did that. And then when I got a PayPal and it said for the phone fund, I thought, well, that's a neat idea. And so any PayPals that I've gotten since the day that I put it out there that I have PayPal, those have gone to, that looks like someone I know, but he had an accident in his truck. It got T-boned, and him and his wife have a different vehicle, but sure does look like him. Anyway, anything that I've gotten has gone to the phone fund, for the phone and for the case, and thank you. And I've put money aside towards it also. I know that it sounds like it is a lot of money, $210 for the car repair, but I don't know if I explained it to you. So I'm going to explain it again because I just can't remember. So the part, if I can remember, now what was it? Bear with me. Oh, engine, coolant, thermostat sensor it had gone bad, and so it was not able to let my engine know that it was hot and overheating, so my car would just shut off. And I'd have to wait, wherever I was. If I was at a stop sign at an intersection, which happened twice, and thankfully the last time I got pushed out of there and off to the side of the road, I just had to wait and pray that the engine would cool off pretty quick, and then it would start up and get me a little further, and then the same thing would happen. So engine, coolant, thermostat, sensor had to be replaced. And then that same day, my mobile mechanic friend noticed another part that had come apart. Either it worn apart or it broke apart. It's a little square thing, and it has 2 wires, and it has something to do with the vapor in the vapor and something else that goes through the exhaust system, and that had to be replaced. And then there's the charge of the convenience of having a mobile mechanic come to wherever you are, which I'm so thankful for. And I'm thankful that he's a friend. So I do get, a little discount. But just imagine the cost of breaking down somewhere and then having to be towed to a garage. And then garages cost a whole lot more. Also, the day that my friend came to fix the car, I didn't have the money. It was the end of the month. I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday, and Social Security didn't come till Friday. Well, he let me pay him by Zelle on Friday. Now, a garage, they would have wanted money up front, or they would have kept my car until. And so, overall, $200 is very reasonable for all of that. And then it was like the beginning of the month of last month when I had to replace those coils for the spark plugs to go into because the car kept misfiring. So a lot of expenses for the car in August, and I'm just praying that there'll be no more. The car's inspection is in November. So there was just no way that I could go out and get a new phone. There was no way that I could even get a little giveaway thing together to send out. That's why it's going to be the end of this month. And when my check came in this month and I paid my rent, I paid my phone, I paid the $210 to him, I took a little bit and I put it into the phone fund also. So it's all going to work out together for the good. So are those the 2 big news flashes? I'm a little distracted by her car shutting off and turning on, shutting off and turning on. I think that's it. Yesterday, Raphael seemed to behave. Now, he might have been up to no good when I wasn't out there, but when I was out there, which was quite often, he was behaving. So that's good. I'm still gonna inquire when I get down to Garland to the feed store though. It is 90-something degrees, but with the humidity, last time I looked, it said 103. I did a short video showing my air conditioner at the trailer, the window unit, showing the water coming out of it and onto my concrete because of the humidity. So thankful that it's draining outside and not inside. Don't want to go home to a flood like before. And what else? 14 minutes. I'm working on something. I'm actually trying to crochet a chicken. So hopefully I'll have that done maybe tonight, if not tomorrow, and I can show you that. Oh, tomorrow I go to the pulmonologist to, I see the pulmonologist PA to hopefully find out why I've been having such a hard time breathing since last month. I know it's the weather has stirred up the asthma, and but I'm using my inhaler. I've had to use the nebulizer a few times, but it was getting to be that I'd go from my bedroom to the bathroom. I live in 32 feet, and I'd come back from the bathroom and make my way back to the bedroom, and I'd be having a hard time breathing, and that's not normal for me. So I need to get that checked out. And then Thursday, she has one of those Bluetooths, like a phone call thing. Then Thursday, I get to take off this, can you see here, this heart monitor. I take it off and I put it back in the box that it came in, that the lady gave it to me. And that box has, it's postage paid. I just seal it up. It's postage paid, and I have to drop it off at a UPS, and then they send it back. I've had to do that before, no problem. But I'll be glad to get it off. I'm surprised it hasn't come off, you know, from showering and whatever. They gave me an extra one in case this one did come off in the shower or wherever, but it hasn't. Hope I can take it off without ripping my skin, because imagine it's been there 2 weeks. I'll be glad to get it off. I don't know how useful it's been, and I've not really done my part in journaling everything. That was a little too much, you know. I mean, I didn't have the journal with me when my car broke down, and of course when my car broke down, my heart was beating faster than normal, and you're supposed to write all that down. Your symptom, the date, the time, the symptom, and what you were doing, and for how long. Well, I didn't have the journal with me. And there's been other times, like at the laundromat, my heart is acted up for no reason, and I didn't have the journal with me. So I started to journal in the beginning, but I couldn't keep up with it. So I don't know what they're going to say, but they should be able to just read this monitor. It'll be good for them to not have the journal, because then they can just put this meter on the machine or in the computer, however they do, and read it instead of, I don't know if they would just go by the journal and not check the monitor, but you never know. You just never know. I have a Happy Mail from Terry Clark over in the UK. I got it last week, and I'm late doing the video, but I'm going to be doing it today. And I emailed her this morning to let her know that I'm going to do the video today. I don't know when I do it and it's uploaded, I don't know what time it will be for her because of the time change, but at least it will be up, and it's really nice Happy Mail. Any Happy Mail I think is nice. This is a little special because it comes from across the pond. And so I'll be showing you that. And I guess this is it. Please check my community tab. I put a post up there the other day about September being Arnold Chiari Malformation Awareness Month, which is the brainstem disease that I have. It's not very known disease, and so I'm just doing my little part on bringing some awareness. So if you'd please go over there and see that post, and I put a link to an article about it. If you'd click on it and read it, and then if you want to comment letting me know that now you're aware, or if you already were aware, maybe you have someone in your family or a friend. I'm just trying to do my part. I think this is it, everyone. This is such a nice tree and shade. I almost don't want to leave, but I have nothing else to tell you. Oh, Kim, I had the phone mount up here, and I didn't have my phone in it, but I did put it up here the other day, and it was up for a good while, and then it flew off. Good thing the phone wasn't in it. So I don't know if I need to get some of that E6000. I mean, I could try it in the windshield, but what if it falls out from the windshield? The phone will really crack and probably break forever. So I gotta think of something. My dashboard, it's not a smooth dashboard. It's kind of like, I don't think I can show you. Oh yeah, can you see? It looks kind of like a big speaker, but it's not the speaker. Well, I'm gonna go. Yep. I had come out and I went into Aldi's or Aldi, but I'm gonna I guess it is Aldi because it don't have an S. Aldi. Some people say Aldi's and some people say Walmart's. They added S to it, but it's just Walmart. Walmart. Aldi. Like Joanne. It's just Joanne, but a lot of people say Joann's. Okay. I'll let you go. I'll talk to you later. Remember to be kind to everyone because somebody's having a bad day.